Hi and welcome to another Beauty Bird. Today I'm talking about pinching stuff off your kids. Not food or pocket money or anything like that, which would be cruel. What I'm talking about is if you are going to buy lovely organic brands skincare for your kids, why not get stuff that is nice enough to use yourself? It makes sense. So I've got some lovely things to show you today. Now the first is from a brand that I've just been with from the beginning, and they're now just all over the shop. They're in Waitrose and Boots and John Lewis. It's Childs Farm. My kids love this brand. They'll love the packaging. The stuff is really gentle on their skin. Both of them have got mild eczema. And my current favourite product is their quite new hand wash for, I think it's for Mucky Mitts or something it's called. It's all paraben, mineral oil, SLS, that kind of thing, free. And it seems like an odd thing that you wouldn't have necessarily a hand wash just for your kids in the bathroom. But this is something that the whole family can use. It's got grapefruit and organic tea tree oil in it, so it's got an antiseptic quality to it. What I really like about it is that because my kids tend to get the eczema on this area just by their wrist, if you use quite a harsh hand soap, and you probably want that sort of antibacterial thing going on, that's the area that is going to hit. And what I'm finding is that their wrist eczema, when I have this in the bathroom, has gone completely. So it's the one that I reach for in the bathroom as well, and it smells gorgeous, and it's so nice to have a nice smell on your hand after you've washed them, rather than that sort of antibacterial soap smell, which is not as nice and can be quite drying as well. So Childs Farm, Boots, Waitrose, you name it, check it out. Now, on the subject of eczema, which is something that we've lived with for a few years now, but I've found that using natural creams rather than the prescribed sort of petroleum-based products that the doctor gives you has worked really well for us, so I'm sticking with that. This has been a great one. This is a brand called Hope's Relief, which is an Australian brand, and this is a super intensive dry skin rescue, which is good for eczema, psoriasis and dermatitis. It's got licorice, manuka honey. It's got a strange sort of brownie coloured look to it, the cream itself, and quite a strong smell, sort of honeyish kind of smell. But when my kids have a flare up on the back of their knees, which is where it usually happens quite often after they've been swimming, this is the one that just is really sorting it out at the moment. You can see it's practically halfway finished. But what I steal it for is really dry hands, and it's just an absolute godsend. Nothing seems to sort of cut through. You just put a layer on at night, and it's sort of that dry, tight glove feeling just is gone by the morning. So that is 1550 hopesrelief.co.uk. Another brand that's new to me is Little Butterfly. This is a lovely newish brand, I think. littlebutterflyorganic.com is where you'll find it online. And the stuff has got gorgeous names. This is the Floating on Clouds Bedtime Bath Milk, which has got lovely oat kernel extract in it and avocado oil. And the oats I find particularly good on my kids' skin, but also my own as well. So I took a soak in the tub with this the other night, and it's absolutely gorgeous. You hardly need any to turn the water really milky. My daughter really loves it as well because it's got such cute butterflies on the label. Now this will seem like a fairly obvious one, but it's one that you might just keep in the cupboard for your kids, but I say get it out for yourself as well. This is Nelson's Arnicare, which I've always had for bruises. A little bit on a bruise as soon as they've banged themselves seems to really stop the bruise forming and cool it and help the pain as well. But not only do I use this on my own bruises, I've always seemed to have loads of bruises on my legs, which is a nightmare in the summer, but it's a wonderful cooling leg gel in the summer months if you've been on your feet all day and you've got hot feet or calves. It's really cooling, and it's cheap as chips as well. You can get this from Boots. It's just £5.49. That'll last you for ages, so you can slap it on the kids' bumps and bruises and use it yourself as a cooling leg gel. And finally, another new to me brand is a South African brand called, I don't quite get the name, it's called like OH hyphen Leaf, L-I-E-F, Oleaf. And you can find that at oleaf.co.uk. What I'm absolutely loving from them is this natural aqueous cream. I didn't know such a thing existed. It's olive based, and it's it's such a find for me because I'm not a fan of the aqueous cream that you get in Boots. It's also has is it sodium SLS, sodium lauryl sulfate in, and it's again petroleum based, which doesn't really agree with my kids' skin. So I wish I'd sort of known about this when they were babies, because what I find a lovely olive based aqueous cream. And that is just £12.99, and you can get that on the oleaf.co.uk website. Do you have any favourite products that you pinch from your kids? If you do, can you tell me about them in the comments below? And I'll see you next time. Bye.